Welcome back to the Wichita Toy Train Club YouTube channel. I'm Zachariah.
And I'm Chris.
And today we're going to go over Lionel's new 2024 Vision Line locomotive.
It's a very exciting time, as usual.
Yes, and even more exciting than typical, because not only is the, are we actually going to have to go through the new locomotive, but it's up for pre-order right now. So we'll go ahead and I'm sure everybody probably already knows what it is. We'll go ahead and just jump right into it. The Vision Line Triplex.
Oh, man. Now, this is something I wasn't expecting.
Right. It's, I really didn't expect it. It's obviously MTH tooling. I'm pretty sure Lionel even said that. You know, I never read this. I'm not going to read it right now, though, either. It looks like they got a bunch of information right here on the triplex. Quite a bit. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Quite a bit.
Whistle steam, swinging bell.
Of course, the 4-digit addressing.
Specific crew talk.
The prototype, Matt H. Shea. Okay, sorry. I'm sitting here reading stuff, and I don't know. One thing I did, it didn't look like they changed anything. I watched the Ryan and Dave show, and they actually said they're going to be changing up the engineer and fireman figures.
Oh, really? What for?
Well, just something different, and I don't know. They were going to do 3D scans of somebody, so.
Oh, that's cool.
So it should be pretty cool. It'd be kind of neat for Lionel to kind of upgrade the people in the cab.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go ahead and start with our features. So I guess the new big feature is a tender wheel slip. The wheels actually slip on the tender, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but that's one of the top tier features that would be amazing to have on an everyday legacy engine, obviously. But Vision Line, obviously, it's the top tier, the money of engines. So you know, it's got the top tier features and everything about it. But having that as a just modeler, that's a cool feature. That's an amazing feature.
That's really cool. So basically, really all that is we've gone forward from the post-war years era, where we had magnet traction. So we had wheel slip, and then we put rubber tires on, and now we went backwards. Now we have wheel slip again because we realized it was prototypical.
And magnet traction, you know, you hear that up the hill.
You won't get that with this, I don't think. Because the locomotive does still have traction tires. It's just the tender that slips, and it just slips because it's got a motor in the tender itself, you know?
Specifically for that.
Specifically just to do that. I'm sure it will add some teeny tiny amount of tractive effort, but I doubt it's, you know, anything crazy. But I bet you if I click this video, we might be able to.
So then you're not just ripping your traction tires apart.
Right. Oh, no. I don't know how.
Escape?
Escape. I'm a professional. That's what I will keep saying. So that was just, you know, that's their new really cool feature. No traction tires on there, but you do still have 4 traction tires though, because it is an articulated. So you have one whole motor up front, and so you'll have 4 traction tires on between both sets of engines underneath the boiler. So that'll be really cool. That'll be a definitely, you know, a big thing to see and notice.
You know, and this was a really easy thing for them. Not easy. There's a lot of work involved, obviously, to make new features. But as was having 3 sets of drivers, this was probably one of the easiest engines to make that feature.
Right.
Because like on all the other, like the Vision Big Boy and everything, you've got 2 sets of full drivers that are used for actual pulling power. So you can't just make that slip, because like I said before, you just rip off your traction tires. So having that 3rd set, take traction tires off, and there you go, you get the effect.
especially as far as I don't think MTH actually originally ever powered that rear driver set. I could be wrong.
I don't know for a fact, but I don't think so. I think it just kind of trailed along.
So that probably definitely made it very very easy. And I know they also said that it's going to ship as one whole unit. It's not going to be a separate locomotive and tender.
Oh, so the box, you open it and it's just...
You have whole engine.
Wow. So you really need 2 hands to take the whole thing.
You might need a third hand. Everybody start going out next to your closest nuclear reactor so you can grow a third hand. Just to add on from that, though, we have, of course, our 4-digit addressing with the base 3 and cab 3, which actually might exist by the time this hits everybody's layout. They're saying a multi-speaker stereophonic sounds. They didn't say the standard 3-speaker sound system, so that makes me wonder, did we get 4 speakers?
Man.
I don't know. Did they shove 2 speakers in the locomotive and 2 in the tender? I have no idea. But that's what they said. Let's see here. It says legacy rail sounds. What is... That was just a whistle sound, but okay. So that's, of course, you'll get, I'm sure it'll sound great, whatever they did with the speakers.
Yeah.
So you'll get your steam out of both the smoke box, your front smoke box and the tender, because for that rear set, they just routed the exhaust steam out the back of the tender. Oh no, that's tender steam, okay. Let's see here. What else we got?
Swinging bell and whistle steam.
Whistle steam, swinging bell. I think the swinging bell, that was an original Vision line feature, but it was it was absent for so long that it's still just a really cool feature.
Yeah, it's been gone for so long, and it's nice to bring it back.
And it's great. They have shoved it in some regular legacy offerings, and it's always great when they can do that, I think.
Yeah.
Of course, now we get, with Vision Line, you get your road number specific crew talk, so you'll get all of that, which is always cool.
Separate boiler and tender chuffs.
Right. So they did say that they act as far as the boards go, they are 2 separate locomotives, basically. But of course, you only have to program it once. You flip the program run switch. It sets for both boards. I think there's 2 boards or something along those lines inside there. Because and it's a specific motor driver just to make the wheel slip, and then of course a whole sound system for the back, for the whole tender. So that's really cool. We have. I saw this and I thought it was kind of specific. An optional non-scale front dummy coupler and a conversion to scale working coupler. So we've always had a scale kind of dummy coupler up front, but you could convert it to a working KD coupler, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, then you have to have a car, something that'll take a KD coupler.
Yeah. You have to go to that whole line of couplers, almost. Unless you got the conversion cars.
Right, unless you do, But I mean, I still think that's really cool, though. Yeah. Because sometimes, it's, you can put your dummy O-gauge front coupler on there, but, if you go through the effort and you actually do use scale couplers, you take off your rear electrode coupler, you put a scale coupler back there, you want a scale coupler up front that you can use. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Everything else is all your standard legacy, Bluetooth, Odyssey 2-speed control. You have the IR transmitter for the LCS sensor track. Multiple motors, so you have 2 motors. And directional lighting, of course. You get your bicolored classification lights. 10 traction tires where appropriate. Nothing else crazy. Minimum curve 072. This thing's 27 inches long.
Man.
Here's your 5 whistles, 5 bells. I'm not seeing anything else crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Whistle steam, let's see. We got these cool videos. Okay, a quick little whistle sting. Crew talk.
Tower, ready to roll. Can I pull? Over. You can take the green. Out.
Okay, that was crew talk. That was not road number specific, so I don't know why they had a video of it, to be honest with you.
It's all interactive.
It's
Come
all
on.
interactive, exactly. What else can we click on that looks be cool? Wheel details. What do they have for wheel details? It's just a lot of wheels.
There's a lot. How many wheels are on this one? How does it compare to the 210-4, is it?
412.2.
412.2, yeah, thank you.
Very small little 2 holes for your firebox system, that's nice. Separate swinging bell, that's always a cool one to
Yeah.
watch. And they even left the cord on there. That's awesome. You could just get a weight on that and to help hold it in the back so it still looks
Right.
taut every time you swing it. And
Yeah.
that would be really
That was my first thought seeing that.
I was still kind of curious because I know MTH always had the like metal strings to the whistle and the bell.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, well, that'd be great for them to keep, but if they put the swinging bell on there, I don't know how they would be able to keep that.
Yeah.
But it looks like they just they used a twine type deal, and it looked pretty nice.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it for features. You see anything else I missed, Chris?
No, I mean, this is such a unique engine, I feel like.
Very
and, you know,
unique.
with MTH doing the whole transition, whatever their current state is, you know, that's cool that they're taking the MTH Triplex, make it in a Vision line engine. Now it's in an orange box.
Now it's an orange box. Somebody else had mentioned at one point that MTH actually never really enjoyed having to make the locomotive because there were so many different parts.
Oh.
So hopefully Lionel doesn't have too many issues or anything like that. And
Yeah.
with going through and making all their adjustments, they were probably hopefully able to make some other adjustments to make that easier to manufacture. So.
Cool. Got a slew of them.
Yeah, I think there was only like 3, maybe 6 of these actually made, but we have a slew of them. So if you want a triplex, there is a triplex for you.
Man, and if the blue doesn't suit you, you got the black or the green still.
Right. So you get your Erie with your Russian Iron Blue, 2,500 MSRP. So that's not. I think it's probably about the same as the Big Boy.
Yeah, Vision line
It's
pricing.
Vision line. Big articulated. So nothing crazy. They're not charging an extra $300 for that wheel slip.
Right.
Nothing crazy. So that's nice. Another Erie 5014. I don't know which one of these is accurate. I'm going to assume a lot of these Erie ones are probably going to be your standard triplex look.
Yeah. Man, I really like the black, the all black. I mean, the blue is definitely cool. It's different. But every steam engine's all black. But I mean, this looks sleek.
As sleek as a black locomotive.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not noticing a lot of differences. They said there was a couple of changes throughout its life. Not that it was a very long life, but there were some changes, and I think they were able to tool some changes. I just don't know exactly what they are.
That green is cool.
Oh.
Right in the middle of the page.
Right in the middle page, so I can't get the whole locomotive, but
Definitely unique.
Denver Rio Grande, a green boiler. That's
I am
different.
curious how the green on that in person.
Will look like.
Yeah.
Yes, that'd be cool. So we got a Northern Pacific. So now we got a white
Nice.
boiler jacket, Virginian.
Larger lettering.
Really cool. This is the LCCA exclusive, so it's a Lionel lines with the Russian Iron Blue boiler, and we have what looks like Joshua Lionel Callan on the underneath the cab with 2024 as the road number. So that's kind of cool. Sorry, I'm going in and out, guys. Don't mind me. That's really cool. So, and I think I got an email from the LCCA, but I didn't see what their current pre-order price was for on these. But based off the big boy, I would assume it's going to be pretty close and competitive with any of your other big retailers that you'll get a pretty decent discount for pre-order. And that kind of reminds me, remember to pre-order these. I think pre-orders close on these sometime in November. So by the time the 2024 catalog comes out, it'll be too late to get one of these. As far as pre-orders go, if somebody orders some extra, then you can pick those up then.
Oh, fancy, fancy.
So we're close to Halloween, so they had to do a Halloween one.
Man, the artwork on that is just awesome.
And then just to top it all off.
Now I want to see how this is in person. Buy it. Go buy it.
Okay, we're going to watch this video.
Hi guys, we have the Vision Line Halloween Triplex here, and it is glow in the dark. And the best way to get your glow in the dark results here is to have it sit under a black light or a bright light for just a couple seconds, and then have it pass by a black light periodically, like have it hidden in a tunnel or under a bridge. Anyways, let's take a quick look at this and we will see what it looks like. Oh man, that's cool.
That is awesome. I mean, I've never seen an engine that glows in the dark.
That is awesome. That really is.
That is cool of them to do that.
That is. It's going to be something really different.
Yeah.
And for everybody that likes them unpainted, you have that option also. So Eric will probably get this one, just to be clear. I know there's a lot of other people that get those pilot versions. Those are really cool. I got to have some paint on it though.
Yeah.
I don't think we missed anything over there. So now to top it all off, they did the big boy superset. Beginning of this year, I guess.
There's a lot of cars in that, just the set.
Now since we did the big boy, now they have to do the same thing with the triplex, but bigger. I think somebody said this was 15 cars. Let's see here. We got the triplex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15.
15 cars.
Wow.
Yeah, train is made up of 15 scale cars.
Oh, we could have just read that.
I just read it, Trust me, I've looked at this before. So four wood-sided reefers. I tell you, I know how to work this catalog deal. I think. I'll make this a little bigger so I can see it a little better. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I know how to work this. 4 wood-sided reefers. So I haven't seen them run the wood-sided reefers in a while. I really hope that means in the 2024 catalog I'll get some wood-sided reefers because, I need some more reefers.
Yeah.
We got 2... okay, so we got a hobo box car. Those were really cool. They've done those, so they're doing a special one for the set. Steel-sided box car. They'll get a Vision wood-sided caboose. So we don't know exactly how the Vision cabooses are coming out, but those should show up sometime here towards the end of the year too. So those would be really cool. And 3 2-bay hoppers. I bet you those are the die-cast ones too.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So those will be really nice. Of course, price to go with it.
Right.
But I mean, if you were already at $2,500 for the locomotive, we're another $1,500, right?
For what, 15 other cars?
15 more cars.
Yeah, you get a whole set.
That's not really terrible considering we're talking about a lot of sound. I mean, just the Vision caboose by itself is usually, was that 150? I don't think that was 150 separate sale. I don't remember what they were separate sale. But again, you go through any good Lionel dealer right now and get a pre-order, and I'm sure you'll get a great discount on that retail price. Vision stock car.
I mean, these are all high-quality cars.
These are all high-quality cars. Not that all your cars need to be high quality. You can throw some, par for the course stuff in there. You probably never notice, but that's a heck of a way to get started with the triplex.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that looks like just an awesome train rolling down the tracks.
Looks like the locomotive is an Erie 5016. This looks like the locomotive they give you with this one. So,
nice.
Other than that, approximate length, I got to see what this is. Oh my goodness, it's white. 183 inches.
Huh.
183 inches. How long would that be? Chris, pull your phone out.
No.
How many feet is that? How many feet a train is that?
15.25 feet about.
15 feet of train. That is insane. Minimum curve 072, of course, for the locomotive, but all the rolling stock will do 031, which, it's kind of, mutant, void with the 072 locomotive. But okay. So that's a great set.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's everything in this little spiel. Great locomotive. You guys should, if you're wanting a Vision Triplex, again, like I said, be sure go to your favorite dealer, Train World, Legacy Station, whatever it is. Your local dealer. Always support your local dealers if you can. And get your pre-orders in. I think the thing that I saw from the LCCA said end of November is when they were going to stop taking pre-orders. So everybody else, I'm sure, will be either close to that or a little before.
Man, and I don't know where I saw it, but I thought I saw something that Lionel was trying to do going back to the wheel slip. They were trying to do that on a different engine before it was the triplex.
Yeah,
did you hear something about that?
I did hear that.
Because I'm really curious of what that engine would have been.
I heard that, and I was like, so they did this on the triplex, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
But now I want to know, what was their first locomotive they had in mind?
I mean, is there another engine that's got 3 sets of drivers, or are we getting it on a single driver set, and maybe they figured out how to do it? I can hope.
we can pretend to hope, right?
Yeah.
That would be really cool. I don't know what they would. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Unless it's been a diesel or something, maybe.
Couldn't tell you.
Of course, most diesels you probably wouldn't be able to tell. The wheels were slipping, so that kind of sounds kind of silly.
You can make them slip anyways.
So, okay. Well, since we had something really short, I figured we'd go over some other stuff here real quick. A few weeks ago, Lionel went over their new, some updates on their steam locomotives. So the A5 was in the 2023 Volume 1 catalog. I'm pretty sure. Was it 22 Volume 1? I don't know. It was in a catalog some time ago. It should have been here by now. And I think they had some issues with the tooling. So since they were having some issues, they're going back and actually either having to fix it or completely retool it. I don't know exactly what. But so since they did that, they were able to add some more details and actually keep the price the same. So right now, the pre-order window is actually back open for the A5. So if you missed those, you go back, get with your dealer, and you can check them out again.
Go snatch one up.
Yeah, get one picked up and on order for you. So this is the original tooling design for it. It was originally a K-line design, I believe. I could be wrong. But if we go ahead and jump over.
Drum roll.
Here's our new updated design. I think they lowered the tenders height a little bit to be a little more scale, and of course a lot of separately applied details for this little legacy locomotive.
I mean, for such a compact little engine, that is going to look awesome.
It is going to be amazing. The only thing I'd be great if they could have squeezed the swinging bell in there, but that thing is so tiny. I mean, I don't blame them for not trying.
Smoke unit, motor,
Exactly. So I don't know what this is though. They got this weird thing.
An air hose?
An air hose on the front end of the electrocoupler though.
Interesting.
So I don't know if they got some new electrocoupler tools or what we got going on there.
I mean, it'd be really cool to have that detail added to your basic electrocoupler.
It would be really cool. So I'm interested. I wonder if they were just playing with the KD coupler, a scale coupler, and they accidentally left that there. But that's going to be really cool.
Yeah. Definitely.
You can go to Lionel's YouTube channel or the Facebook page, and they did go over quite a bit of stuff that not only just the A5. The big boy should be coming here towards the end of October. I think the Northerns, right? Yeah, the Santa Fe Northerns were supposed to be showing up here really soon. They had a lot of updated information on a lot of the steam locomotives that everybody's been waiting on. So the only other thing, while we were on jumping around, if anybody didn't notice, MTH has got MTH and Atlas are doing a new kind of a shared tooling asset deal with them. So, you know, MTH sold some tooling to Atlas back in 2021. Now, basically, what they're doing is, you know, MTH sold, I think, some passenger car tooling, and of course some locomotives and stuff. Well, they're making locomotives, and Atlas is over here making locomotives, and you know, they all kind of both still need some cars, and different people own the tooling now. So they've just kind of went to being able to share that tooling, and whoever markets it it'll be in their box. So it might be an Atlas-owned tool, but if MTH markets it and sells it with their locomotives, it'll be in an MTH purple box. So that's how that will go. From what I gathered, you can find that information here on the MTH website. They were talking about passenger cars to start with. Hopefully here in the, you know, as they get started with that, it'll change, and maybe they can add some more stuff to that. We can get some, maybe, who knows, maybe Atlas start doing steam locomotives again.
That'd be awesome. And I mean, Atlas makes some great rolling stock that, you know, in general.
They do, they really do. So I think that's just about it. Here at the end of October also, we do have our 29th annual Wichita Train Show and Swap Meet. So if you guys are in the Wichita area, be sure to come out and see us. It's always a fun time out there. We are completely sold out of vendor tables. There's like 5 layouts they have planned, including 2 of our own layouts. So it'll be a fun time.
A great weekend.
Great weekend. That's exactly right. So I don't think I have anything else. You know of anything else, Chris?
No, I think we pretty much covered it all.
Covered it all. All right. So if you guys like the video, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, go down, subscribe, hit the bell. That way you get all the notifications of our catalog reviews, product reviews, running train, just all the videos. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.